What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name is Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellania. Today I'm coming at you with a live stream. How's it going out there in the world, in here, in the house, and around? Wow, I just went like that and some lights went off, but they're on a timer. It just scared me. Anyways, hello to everybody out there. Right now, I've got some items in front of me because I'm planning on kitting up a new kit. It's hiding under here. Want to say hello to everybody already in the chat. Hello to Liana. Hello to Kath and DM and Shannon and Brenda. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I have officially finished all of the whips that I'm going to work on before Mary Morales. So I needed to get a couple. What's up, Josh? Gosh, I needed to get a kit up so that I would have something to work on because as of right now, I have nothing. So I figured not only while I'm, kitting this up and whatever, maybe we could also talk about what kind of specials I want to use in this one. I have some options. I've already kind of looked over. What's up, Melissa? But yeah, so I've got some plans. Let's start with what kit I have decided to work on alongside, well, nothing right now, at least for the next couple of weeks. And I don't know that this one's going to take me very long to work on. Once you see it, you're going to see why. It is Naughty Space Void. Kind of hard to see in there. Hold on. There we go. Naughty Space Void by Yume Art. So frackin' cute, but it's actually really small. It's only a 60 by 76, and there's a lot of color blocking up in here. So I don't expect this one to take me a very long time, but we got to get it in the book officially. So let's get it in the book officially. I need a page here. Oh, we'll just go ahead and put it with the other one that has been kitted up recently, Crystal from Ever After Diamond Painting, but we're going to get Naughty Space Void in the books. What do you think? It is very cute. I agree, Kath. Hello, Kylie. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I recognize the name. If you are new, welcome to the live stream. My name's Naomi. Make a variety of diamond painting content and a variety of ridiculousness to be had by all. So welcome. Working a cat. I know, sacrilege, indeed. It's only a cat, too. There's nothing else in the picture. No ladies. I'm fired, officially. All right, we got its name. Naughty Space Void, Diamond Art Club. I know, I'm not working on a lady. I'm not working on a weird landscape. Working on a weird cat. Hello, Sujin. Look what I chose. I'm kitting this up. And I've got some specials, kind of an idea of what specials I'd like to do. Very cute. My first live with you. Oh, well, thank you for joining. Hello, Abby. Everybody, please welcome Kylie. There is technically a fish. Yes, that is true. And we know how much I love my ladies with fish. Fish generally. Hold on. I gotta get something to wipe my nose because I'm boogering on myself as we're sitting here. It's just like gonna run down my face. Gross. Who likes boogers? Nobody. Plus, you don't want to sit here and listen to me sniffle all night. Hello, Shelf J. Welcome. Wendy Gleason. Looking forward to more of your conversation. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. Ah, there we go. Okay. I was like literally going to start boogering on myself. It was not cute. Not cute at all. Okay. I've got my sticker sheet. I don't need that side and I don't need this side anymore. Just the stickers. This little cutie has, let's see, 59 colors. We've got 2 ABs, a 105 and a 130, and I'll go over where the specials are. And then we've got 3 fairy dust, a blue, a pinkish purple, like a mauve, and a white. All right. Let's get this out of the way here. And if you don't mind, while you're all hanging out, please boop that like button. Give it a little doot, 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 doot. Or one of those, or you get whatever you like to do with your like button. Just give it one of those, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I've got my Elizabeth Ward knockoff containers here, which I will be kitting up into. Very excited about that. I haven't used the Elizabeth Ward in a while. Look at it. Is it not adorable? I think it is. I love Naughty Space Void. I think it is probably one of the cuter ones. And bless you, geez. Violent. Dustin just sneezed. It scared me a little bit. I normally don't say bless you because that's a really violent thing to do towards somebody or in the vicinity of somebody. What did you just say? I know you're facing away from me, but you did it in my vicinity, and therefore do not sneeze on my. Well, I might like that. I mean, Beans shakes his slime all over my canvases when they're not covered up. So smug, yes, this is the smug kitty cat. But yeah, I got a bronze card. Whoopie doo. We're gonna put that away. We don't need the bronze card for anything right now. I've got enough bronze cards. Your jelly. Oh, it's a good one. This one actually might still be in stock. I got this recently, fairly recently. Okay, so we've got our regular color palette here, right? Color palette looks good. But let's talk about where the specials are going in this. Drop something. Let's talk about where the specials are going in this because I not only have the regular specials, but then I picked out some others that I want to show you what I'm thinking about here because there's some good opportunities. Now, most of the specials that they offer in this kit, starting with, where to go? Not that one. Not that one. There it is. Okay. We have like a dark, kind of bronzy looking. Oh, let me move my light over. There we go. A bronzy kind of looking AB. Okay. That came with the kit. We've got a very bright yellow AB that came with the kit. We have a very pretty blue fairy dust. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And then a bunch of white fairy dust. We like those too. Those are nice. But that is not enough. I mean, like where these go, it's not enough. It's not enough for me. But let me talk to you about where they go so that you can kind of get a visual of what we're starting out with. Starting with the white fairy dust. There's some white fairy dust up here in the window, some more in the window here. Hold on. That might help just a little bit, just so that there's not as much glare for a moment. It's dark in here, but that's okay. So up here in the window, right here in the window, and along the monstera leaf right there, there's some white. In between the monstera right there, there's some more behind the kitty over in here. And then down this side here, there's the white, or I'm sorry, fairy dust. And then we've got a little bit in the bowl right there, and here. And I think, you know, a little over here, just kind of in this spill, right? That's pretty okay. None of that white AB is going into the cat, or white fairy dust is going into the cat's body. We do have a little white fairy dust in the eyes, just a teeny tiny little bit. Oh, it's out of stock. Boo. Lame. Okay. So we've got our white fairy dust. We have the blue fairy dust, which is really beautiful. I love the colors. Okay. We've got like a little bit here. We've got some, you know, little, I don't know, magic dust happening in the back of the cat, which is good. That's good. All over in the back there. But there's a little in the bowl of water, like there and here at the bottom. That's okay. A little in the cat's tail over in here. Down in here, there's a couple of stripes in the cat's tail that are also the blue fairy dust. That's fine. All well and good. We've got the sort of bronzy colored fairy or AB. I'm gonna know how to say words today, I tell you. This one, this basically whole monstera leaf here. There's a little bit in the plant down here. There's some in this monstera leaf in that sort of color that you see, that goldish color right there, down in here. And that's about it. Yeah, that's it. That's it for that. Out in the plant. Okay, that's fine. And then we've got this bright yellow, AB. We do have some of those in the kitty cat's eyes right there. And then in the fish, we like that. Some ABs in the fish. That's all it gives it is ABs in the fish. There are a few sprinkled in here. Okay, that's good too. A little patch right here for some weird reason. I don't know why that needs to be that color, but all right. And then there's more plants over on this side. The ends of these leaves where the sun is shining in the window, that will also get ABs. That's all the specials that this kit has. So I came up with a plan. Sorry if you got some glare, but I think I'll be able to show you. It's going in your wish list. It should. It's a good one. Now I have come up with a few ideas. Oh, wait, no, I lie. One more fairy dust. This mauve color. Okay. This mauve color is going, honestly, it's really weird. So up the window right here and there. Okay. We've got a little spot over here. Okay. That's fine. None of this goes in the cat at all. None of it. There's a little bit of the like shadow of the paw here and a little bit over this way. That's also this fairy dust and a little bit right under his little butt. Like a little fairy dust poop coming out of the cat. Exciting. But no other specials. So I have specials that I want to put in it. I have a few ideas. Now, you tell me if you think I'm crazy. That's okay. I am kind of crazy. But I thought, first of all, let's see. I have, let's start with the fish, okay? Because I've got some ideas for that fishy. Around the edge of the fish, I would like to use these torch sparklers for squares. I think that those will look amazing because they're going to be going with this yellow AB. And then in place of just a plain, what is that? 741. Instead of the 741 with these two colors, I thought, let's bring in a pixie dust, fairy dust, and make it a really special fish. I like that idea. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the fish, because this fish needs to be something special, right? It has specials, but just an AB ain't going to cut it for me. So we're going with the torch sparklers from DP with Sparklers, and then some leftover fairy dust that I have from a Diamond Art Club kit. Yeah, boom. We like it. Yeah, Liana says yes. Okay. Then the other thing that I think I would like to do, because I want to keep most of the specials in the cat, right? Because yeah, the background's okay, but that's not really what's important to me. And I think they put enough out there. I want to keep everything to the kitty cat. Okay. So what I was thinking is there are a bunch of very light blue kind of colored speckles out here in the color of, let's see, where is it? It's the anchor. 3761. 3761 is this color here. So what I thought was just on the cat, not out here in these areas, whatever, but just on the cat, I would change that for a 3766 fairy dust, which I think will look very pretty. put that out here in these, some of these light speckles on the kitty cat. And I think it's a close enough match that it should be okay. I like it. So we're going to do that with the cat's back only. I think that's going to look really good. And then there is, let's see, there are these like kind of peachy colored. It's 3778. It's this color here. It's sort of like a peachy bronze-ish color that is also getting speckled into the kitty cat's back. And I thought instead of that, just in these speckles, that I would use a 754. Wait, is that right? No, I'm lying. Hold on. Wait a minute. I want to use, no, that's right. That's correct. I want to use some of these 754 fairy dusts that I have left over in maybe a couple of places. And then there's another color in there where I also want to use some of these 725 crystals. I think we need to add some crystals on the back because he needs to be a little blingy. You know what I mean? Either that or this will end up in the fish too, possibly. We'll see. We shall see. But I'll try some things out. The other thing that I have for blinging up some areas in his back, there is a symbol V, which is 3078. And I think I want to use some of these golden jelly glitters also on his back. I think those will be really cool. Some golden glitter. Yeah. And then I have some other symbols, the light colors in there. I think I might want to sprinkle in either, I don't know, maybe like a 746 crystal AB or these sunshine sparklers. We're gonna see. I don't want to make it too crazy, right? I just want to have some sprinkles. I'm not going to take out everything and make it all specials or whatever, but it's supposed to be a nebula on his back, right? It's supposed to be like space. And so I want to make it look like space. Lastly, and this one will be another one that will just get kind of some sprinkles. It is one of my favorite new diamonds, well, specials that I have discovered. And it's Bubbles Marina. I've used the Bubbles Luna before, but look at these. Let me hold on. Let me take them out of the extra plastic so you can see them. Oh, they are really gorgeous. Look at those. Oh, they gonna go ham. She said, go ham. I will too. Aren't they beautiful? Put crystals on everything. That's what Abby likes. I didn't want, listen, there are some people out there that just go crazy and they put in everything. I don't want to put in everything. I want to put in a lot of things. Hello, Mortis operandi. But yeah, the bubbles are so good. Oh, I can't wait. So this kitty cat and that fish, that they're getting blingy, okay? Because I want to put some things in the cat's eyes. I want to put just stuff. Yeah, yeah. I think it's going to be really, really cute when it's done too. I'll do it, but I won't overdo it. But I will do it. I'm gonna do it up. Crystals in moderation, please. Yeah, right? For real. I'm gonna do it up, Dustin. I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Oh my God. Okay, so what he's talking about. I was in a parking garage in Madison, which is like the largest city, save for Chicago, which is about an hour and a half from me. But I was in Madison. I was in a parking garage, And these two young ladies are having a conversation, and I'm guessing they're probably late teens, early 20s. And the one girl says to the other girl something about driving, and I was only half paying attention to their conversation because the whole time they're talking like this. I'm just, for instance, yeah, so I was hanging out with Josie and yeah, so she was telling me a story about, like, they literally sounded like that. It was awful. Um so I'm half paying attention to their conversation because at that point I just want to pull my eardrums straight out of my ears. And then I'm like paying closer attention because they're about to get into a vehicle and the one girl is talking about driving. And I was like, okay, what are they talking about? And the girl says something along the lines of, so I've never actually driven before, but I think I'm just going to do it. And the girl's like, you're going to do it? And she's like, yeah, I'm just going to do it. And I'm like, oh my God, please don't do it. If you've never been driving before, like, get away from the wheel of a vehicle. I'm just going to do it. And so for probably months afterward, every time that I said I was going to do something, I'm like, I think I'm just going to do it. Ew, God. I lost so many brain cells. So many brain cells that day. Like, please don't just do it. I'm gonna do it. This is blasphemy. Full crystal. Yes, I want to go with everything but the kitchen sink. I don't need the kitchen sink. I'm cool with just most of the kitchen sink. I go with like the silverware and the dishes, but leave the sink out of it, you know? Okay. I got my whoa, there's through release papers everywhere. Okay, they're just like plain release papers, nothing special. All right. He's picked up here. There we go. There we go. Okay, now tell me, that tone of voice. It was horrible. Abby, it was terrible. It was like I said, my children don't speak in that sort of way, but I could probably speak like that for about all of 2 or 3 minutes before I'd want to like find myself and hurt myself. Um, so I've decided to go with the Elizabeth Ward. I won because I'm gonna kit up both of my Morales kits into my art dot drawers. And then this has 59 colors. And so I like to keep my specials in a separate container from like my regular drills. So what I counted earlier, this one actually, I think it was I had 52 in here, and then there are, or 54, and then there are, however many specials. So we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. I'm guessing it's this one because these don't all have stuff in them, but I'm gonna keep it nearby in case I need more smalls. So tell me, what are you guys working on tonight? What's the situation? What you got going? I also pre-cut myself a bunch more fabric softener squares because I was running really, really low. I got those handled, thank goodness. But tell me, what are you guys up to tonight? What are you working on? What's the situation? I am, like I said, I'm all done with all of my whips. I'm very, very happy about that. My whips, at least the ones that I'm going to work on for right this moment. Others are in long-term storage, like they're long-term projects. They're not like ones that I feel like I need to get finished before the end of the year. I'm totally fine with that. Some enchanted evening. Ooh. Fancy. All right, where did I put my stickers? There they are. There they are. What's the sitch? But yeah, so that a painting? I don't think that's a painting. I think you lie. I think you tell lies. This will be like the first time where I actually take the plastics like this and just throw them away. It used to be I would save these and then I would put everything back into these and then keep everything. Well, you know what? I am going to put them in there because then I can throw them all away in one bag. I like that idea better. But okay, 2, 2, 3. Be another small. All right, let's see. Horse Valley Farm. Halfway through the final row of Luminelle. Congratulations. Taking a break from my whip and making chocolate chip banana bread. Rude. Rude, rude. Practicing multi-placing on a cheapo AliExpress. There you go, calf. 3 sections left on Heavenly Gems. God, that's such a pretty kit. Getting at least 1 section done. Might work on a round side canvas if I'm a, oh, side chick. Posh, Josh, Bagosh. I'm finishing up the first row of my mushroom, pixie, and froggy canvas. Ooh, that's the one from, is that a Craftably? Why do I feel like that was a Craftably? Or a Muni Made? Something. Working on destashing. Got to make room for Black Friday. Yeah, Melissa has some really amazing kits for sale. I don't know what's left. I think a lot of people grabbed up what she had, but they're great prices. If you're in Canada, especially, the prices are fantastic, and you should help Melissa out so she can make room for Black Friday. She got them good canvases to sell. I missed the one that I wanted. That's okay. Shelf J. Shelf J, what is your name so I can try to remember it? I'm doing Letter for Santa from Diamond Art Studio UK for Jingle Drills. Cool. And Mortis Operandi, what is your name so I can try to remember it? I finished my first piece, the stained glass flower. Friend sent me Luna, but I'm still looking for the Margaret Morales I wish to do. Oh, cool. Okay. There's some good ones out there, I tell you. Lots of good ones. Too many good ones, dang it. Makes it really hard to pick. It was hard to narrow down the ones I wanted to do myself because holy craps, man. There's just so many dang kits. I like all of them. Mary. Oh, cool. Thank you, Mary. Working on Azalea, Shannon. Grabbing specials for Lunthian. Ooh. So I've got my specials for Lunthian because I'm going to do that one for January. And oh, they are good. They are really good. I think it's going to look really spectacular. You still gonna put some square crystals in it, Sujin? I will put it in my name until it gets accustomed. No worries. Relaxing and continuing packing stuff up. Ooh, cool, Brenda. Didn't come in a box when I got it from Crashly, but I think it's Swartz design. Oh, how are you liking it? Shelly or Shell? Yeah, YouTube is doing weird things with names. Something to do with, especially during live streams, where they want you to use your like @ name because that can't be duplicated. Whereas channel names or whatever, people can also use the same name, kind of. So it's a way to keep it from getting mixed up or whatever. I'm like, okay. Shell and Mary. I got it. Kylie. Also doing Witch's Bakery. Oh my gosh, that one is so cute. Oh, you know it. Oh, good. And I put Crystal Haven aside while I'm doing 2 events. Woof. Which events are you doing? I'm really bad with events. Like, I'll run events, but to actually like work events, I can't do it. I can't remember to do things for events. You know what I mean? I'll run an event all day long, but like try to remember to actually do something for an event. Nope, probably not. Probably not. As much as I'd like to remember to do things, I'm horrible at it. Square metallics if I can find enough colors. Oh, okay. Oh, Spangler. Nice. Oh, the Spangler, was it counting with Spangler or something like that? It looks really cute. I'm not much of a Spangler person myself, but I do appreciate that they are very cute kits, especially and not just for, but especially if you're doing it for kid or nursery or library, something like that. Very cute stuff. And Tiny Paws Snowball. Oh, I know I want to do Succulent from DAC, but out of stock. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's pretty normal, Mary. It's in rounds, so it's pretty forgiving. Oh, nice. And it's a nice mix of confetti and blocking, so it doesn't get monotonous. That's good. Season of Spangler. I thought I thought there was one I thought there was one called Counting with, maybe I'm just imagining things. I don't know. That could have been a kit somebody told me they were working on. That's the name, but I just don't know enough about Spangler. Mm. I love his houses. Yes, highly, I agree. The only thing I wish that he'd leave out is when you're doing the houses, just leave the dragons out. I would have purchased, what is it, Springtime Splendor, if it didn't have the little dragons in it. And I don't know how to. I'm not good enough yet to just like remove things from the picture. I can make some, upgrades, changes, a little bit of things, but to actually like full on delete something and then put something back in its place, I don't know if I could do that. I don't think my talents range that far, you know. I love the very long Spangler. Yes. Oh gosh, that one's beautiful. The colors, the colors on that winter Spangler are so good. Some static happening now. Come on, let me finish filling you up. No? Okay. Well, and I guess we tape this closed and save it for later when we need to refill. All right, where's my tape? Where's my tape? Tape. Tape. There's no dragon in Some Enchanted Evening. Is that the one? No. No, the Halloween one has dragons, I know for sure. Didn't know that Spangler did any art without the dragons. But again, I don't know a lot about Spangler, so to be fair, I wouldn't know, you know. I'd be totally lost in that department because I'm a portrait person. Like I do portraits. That's what I do a lot of. I know, boring, but there you have it. I saw an unboxing and it was longer than the 6 foot guy. Woo! That's your biggest you've done, Kylie. Congratulations. Hello, Allison. Hello, Noel. Thank you for your contribution and your super chat. I appreciate it. I love you too, darling. Um, yeah, I'm a portraits person. That's why doing like this cat is really strange because I don't normally I don't normally do animals. Like they have to be I mean, it's a pretty fantastical animal though, to be fair. Cats generally are, but this is also space cat. So, it ticks one of my boxes with regards to having space in it, like space and fish. It hits 2 boxes. If it had a lady in it, it'd be perfect. But it's Yume, so if there was a lady in it, she probably wouldn't have a face, and then I'd be bothered by that. Be bothered by the fact she didn't have a face, you know? Let's see. Oh, another tiny one. What sorts of paintings do you guys like to do? What's like your number one top pick for like subject matter? If I could paint this and only this sort of thing, like landscapes, portraits, animals, uh, whatever, a surreal or weird looking, dark fantasy, like what sort of thing would you work on if you had to work on something exclusively? Obviously, nobody wants to work on anything exclusively, I know, but if you had to pick, like, well, like back to your knees, you have to pick one. What would it be? Or she'd be 10? Yeah, yeah. But like I said, I like portraits. Portraits are my jam. They're my jam and my jelly, and I will butter my bread with them all day and all night. If I had to do portraits only for the rest of forever, I would be totally fine with that. She wants a pretzel with peanut butter. Here you go, fat bird. Got fat bird, the parrot, and she's fat. I love her, but she's fat bird, and she hates me. I feel like Yume has a lot of kids in her work. If it's a person, yeah. Fantasy animals. Okay, Sujin says pretty ladies. All right. I love rooms with tons of details that aren't too dark in color. Um, okay, so I saw, especially in voting this time, there were some really good rooms in this last voting for Diamond Art Club. I loved the kind of the sort of lo-fi space. It looked like a cross section of maybe a greenhouse or I can't remember exactly. But I did like that one a lot. And then there was like a lo-fi sort of maybe a bedroom or office or something, but it had like all gaming stuff, like Nintendo. There was like a Nintendo Switch sitting on the counter. There was like pro controllers for a Nintendo Switch. Um, that looked that one looked really cool. I'd like to see that one rendered. Lots of good ones. Lots of really good ones. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see those in render form. If I had to pick just one thing, it'd be dark fantasy slash Halloween. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Now, Josh, this might be dangerous to tell you, but you should go and take a look over at Rokari. Rokari has a ton of dark art stuff. I think that would be like right up your alley. I've seen a lot of people, what's her name? Mushmallow? Mushmallow? Um, she does a lot of unboxings of Rokari stuff, and it looks really good. Not my cup of tea, but it looks really good. Fantasy characters, i.e., fairies, dragon winged people, etc., with high color counts. Okay. My canvases are all over the place, but seem to have slightly more portraits. Okay. Yeah, generally I have portraits, but I do have other things too, like um surreal landscapes or fantasy animals. What okay, now separate question for you. Absolute least favorite style of art that you are like, wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole unless I absolutely had to. And I think for me, I would probably say like I am not excited in any fashion by seascapes or like oceanscapes, like underwater type situations with fish. I like fish, um, but I don't like specifically like seascapes or oceanscapes. Like Eden Cove. While I loved Eden Cove, it was a really nice change from what I would normally be working on. It's never something I would have picked for myself. So that I think kind of made it more interesting too, was the fact that Eden Cove was just something completely out of the ordinary for me. I thought it was fun to work on something out of the ordinary, but it would not have been something that I would have gone out of my way to buy necessarily. I'm glad that I had it and I'm glad that I worked on it. But it didn't, and I'm not going to say it tempted me to go buy more of them, but I think I'd be less likely to, automatically go, meh. For the right for the right seascape or the right oceanscape, I might say yes. Land or seascape, no J-wall for me either, okay? Anything with a low color count and most landscapes, which is interesting, DM, because you like confetti, right? And landscape is like confetti heaven. Like the confetti party. Small hands, anthropomorphic animals. Ooh, yeah, that's another. I mean, it would have to be something really, really, really killer for me to really be into an anthropomorphic animal. Just anything with small hands, Sujin. Smells of cabbage. I will answer both in a few months once I get my toe beans wet. Hey, that's fair. That's fair, Mary. You're not supposed to know yet. And you know what? It's like dating where they say you got to kiss a lot of frogs. It's the same with diamond painting. Um I in fact most of my first experiences with regard to diamond painting were from like things I could get at the store, at the craft store. And a lot of that included uh landscapes or like old masters, that sort of thing, and animals. That's really all you could get. Landscapes, animals, old masters. And I enjoyed those things while I was working on them. I didn't hate it. It wasn't like, you know, kill me now sort of situation. But now that I've done that and I don't have to anymore, it has to be a really special landscape or a really special animal to grab me enough for me to go, I'll spend my money on that. You know what I mean? This is for Sujin. No clowns. Hi, Chrissy. Not your clown girls. Oh no. I do find clowns extra creepy. I mean, I'm not clamoring for some clowns. I'll put it to you that way. They can be cute. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some cute ones. They can be cute, but in general, I'm not clamoring for clowns. Hello, Jamie. Long time no see ya. Were you over on Ditsy's live? I know Janet was supposed to be joining, and I wondered who took away the prize. She was giving away canvas or store credit or something. Wasn't sure if you made it over there. I had been busy prior to the live, so I didn't get a chance to go see. No, 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 no clowns. I hate clowns. Oh, Kylie's on the bandwagon. No clowns. Yep, Kylie knows what Mel's talking about. Hmm, not the clowns. I think the only reason that I like Circus Dream by Margaret Morales is because I don't see her as like a clown necessarily. I see her more as like a marionette sort of situation. I think that might be what makes it okay in my mind. Like, okay, I can deal. You don't know? Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm not clamoring for clowns. Definitely not. Give me 1 second. I was looking for something. Okay. So wait, so dolls are better than clowns? No, because I don't know, man. I don't really do dolls either. You know what one was really creepy was that one Scott Howden marionette. Ugh. I don't care if she was sitting there playing the violin or whatever. Like, nah. Hard pass. Hard pass. And apparently other people thought that too, because that sucker sat there for a long time before she went away. I don't even know if she ever sold out officially or if it just got put into boxes and ended up, you know, a mystery for people as they were checking out. That'd be my assumption. Because that one was real creepy. Marionettes are dolls. They are, but they're not dolls in the same sense as like a porcelain doll is a doll. Marionettes are puppets. I'm okay with puppets. Puppets are all right. Except for ventriloquist dummies. Those are not the kind of puppets I enjoy. Those are not for me puppets. You imagine it in the next mystery box. Oh no, no. Ugh. Can't do the creepy ones. Yeah, no. Chrissy Mary Morales starts on December 1st. If you're not already part of the Facebook page, there are links down in the description for the Facebook page if you're planning on doing stuff via Discord again. If people are going to do things via Discord again, it'll be the same as last time. There's already a section already put together for that and whatnot. But December 1st is official go date. How dare you, Sujin? You have a fear of Raggedy Ann dolls? Is that because of uh Annabelle? Is it Annabelle? Wasn't that a Raggedy Ann doll from one of those scary movies? I swear that they got the idea for Chucky from the My Buddy doll from the 80s. Because those things used to give me the heebs and the jeebs. I'm like, no, thank you. Come on, sticker. Get off there. I'm not into the My Buddy doll. My brothers each had one and they were creepy. Annabelle, okay. You curse me with marionette dolls? What? Unless you're cursing Melissa with marionette dolls, that's totally fine. I thought you said that that was a nice thing that you did. Not cursing people. Uh-oh, where's my 610? There it is. I'm gonna move to the back. Sujin's always trying to curse somebody with clown dreams, marionette dreams. Now, another question for people, because this will probably various with everyone. How long have you been diamond painting? Like, when did you start diamond painting? I started in officially 2019. Was the beginning of 2019 ish. Man, more like middle of 2019. And then I took a long hiatus from getting diamond paintings or sitting down in diamond painting while I was working at my job. So then I took a long break from like, I don't know, 20, I'd say February of 2020, right around in there, right before the lockdown, because I started working after the lockdown. I started working in like an assisted living situation. So like those kinds of workers were essential workers and we were still working. So I took a break basically from like 2020 until the end of 2024. Clowns are a blessing, says Sujin. I am kidding up naughty space void, Chrissy. I'm kidding up the naughty space void. The cute kitty cat. The cute kitty cat. 4 years ago, June of this year, 2 years as of this month, almost a year, 4 years, over a year now, 2018. Nice, Abby. November 3rd. Congratulations, Mary. Almost exactly 2 years ago. Year and a half, 2023 officially. A little over 2.5 years, at least 4 to 5 years, but stopped, then started, then stopped for a year after a loss. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kylie. That's hard. And started up again earlier this year. That's rough. Yeah, I officially started, and most people already know this story, but if you're new to the channel, you might not. So I'll tell it again just because. I started in 2019, actually, while I was in inpatient rehab. And consequently, I went into rehab in July of 2019, and I have been sober since July of 2019. Thanks, really, in large part, to diamond painting. A woman happened to be diamond painting at the inpatient rehab that I was staying at. I asked her what it was about because I used to do cross stitch and stuff like that. And I sat down. She let me work on her diamond painting with her, and I fell in love with it immediately. And Dustin, my husband, used to buy me cross stitch stuff, but it would like, I'd start it, I'd mess something up, and then I'd throw it in a bag and put it in a bin and never look at it again. So when I had asked him for diamond paintings, he's like, listen, if you don't finish this, you're not getting another one. And then I started finishing them. I finished my first one that would have probably normally taken 40 hours in about 25. I just sat and worked on it and worked on it and worked on it until I finished it. And then I was like, can I get another one now? I was like, it's sort of like Lay's potato chips. You can't eat just one. Thank you, Mary. And thank you 2 times. Glad to be back doing what I love. We're glad that you're back doing what you love, Kylie. It's important, really important. And I have found in a lot of ways, and here's another question. Let's lead to the next question. What do you use diamond painting for primarily? For me personally, well, one, it's community, sitting here talking to you guys, getting together, making friends, because I've made friends via diamond painting that I hadn't had in years. No friends. But also it was a very good way for me to focus and practice mindfulness, keep my hands busy. The one thing that was really hard in like maintaining sobriety was finding something to keep my mind busy. And this is one of those hobbies that it's it's easy to keep your mind busy with it. Amy, hello, Amy. I started diamond painting June or July of last year. So yeah, what do you use diamond painting for? Anxiety. Yep. Good for that too. Very good for anxiety. It's it's something that even though there's like minuscule things that you're supposed to be paying attention to and focus on, it's something that you have control over. You control how it looks at the end. You control how fast or how slow you go. It's something that you can feel like you have control of, you know? My social life and my therapy. Yeah, you and me both, Kylie. Honestly, like having the Discord and diamond painting has been really, really, I would say, key in keeping my sanity. I diamond paint for entertainment and relaxing. I was coloring for years, but diamond painting hijacked me. Ha ha ha, we have you now, Glory. We've got you now. You ain't going nowhere now. Now, were you guys like me in that uh prior to diamond painting, I would jump from like hobby to hobby a lot. Uh like this is probably the longest that I've kept up with a specific craft or um sort of like I've always been a reader. I like to read or I like to watch, you know, shows, documentaries, things like that. But uh this is the first time that I've like really found a craft that I enjoy and I have stuck with it. Because I've done all kinds of things. Like my mom and I used to make um all of these like floral arrangement type things. I've done cross stitching. I've done, you know, like stained glass. I've done uh what else? Beadworking, like the friendship bracelets out of embroidery floss that you could make. I used to make those, all kinds of crafts that I've done. And this is the one that stuck. Did scrapbooking. Okay. Craft helps me stay sober as well. Yeah, Noel, it's something to look forward to after a long day. I agree. You quit smoking because of diamond painting? Was it like you didn't want to spend on diamond painting like because you were using cigarette money or like how did that work, Mel? That's pretty cool. I imagine that was although having something to do with your hands, like I could see it. I can definitely see that. It helps. It definitely helps. Unless it was like self hypnosis via diamond painting, because I could see that working too. By accidents, hours would go by and I would forget to smoke. Oh, okay. I like to try lots of crafts and have gotten heavily into yarn based ones. Oh, okay. Guess I just have phases. Okay. You think diamond painting will be a phase for you, Kath? Beading, perlers. Oh, perler. Yeah. Coloring. I love colors and moving parts. Diamond painting takes away the need to create from my brain. There you go. No experience necessary, but practice is key. Yes, I would agree. I would definitely agree with that. So all of a sudden I wasn't smoking anymore. Huh. Pretty handy. Are you getting anything for Black Friday? What do you make of Dak's cryptic messages? They put okay, Allison. Oh, um, we can all conspiracy theorize if you'd like to. But to answer your first question, am I getting anything Black Friday? My plan is I have a little bit of money saved because my birthday is actually on Tuesday after the Cyber Monday drop. My birthday was on Cyber Monday last year, and so I didn't I got my 500 points, but I didn't get my like birthday discount or whatever because the Black Friday discount was better. So now I'll be able to take advantage of Cyber Monday, but then the day after I'll have another 20% discount. So if there's something left over or whatever that I like, I could get it on Tuesday, which is kind of handy. But with a 20% discount, I think they give you on your birthday. I don't think I ever really drop a crack. Put it back. Oh, okay. So yeah, my plan is to get at least something on Black Friday. As for Dax cryptic message, what I got from that was that they're going to be stocking more of the items so that there would be less dropped. So more of each thing and restocks. I don't know if it's going to be like maybe Cyber Monday will be all restocks, right? And then Black Friday will be all the drops. Or, maybe there'll be restocks on Black Friday and drops. But it sounded to me like they were going to focus in on having more quantity of an item versus more quantity of new items, if that makes sense. Naomi, you bounce off of me and I bounce off of you. So I'm grateful to have you in my life. Oh, love you, Noel. I think stumbling upon you was the second biggest blessing recovery has granted me besides Max. Oh, thank you, Noel. And you're right. Max is your biggest blessing. Your son. Yes, definitely. I'll tell you what. I'll take third place because recovery has also granted you a lot of self knowledge, and that is something that nobody can give you. And self-respect, self-esteem. So I'll take like third, fourth, fifth place behind those things because those things are paramount to your recovery. And you've done a fantastic job of the old know thyself. You're doing amazingly. So I'll take third or fourth. But thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that think it's going to be more restocks, less drops? What are you guys thinking? It was a very cryptic message. Kind of bullcrap of them. Yeah. That message was kind of bullcrap. But it's okay. Tis okay. We deal, right? We deal. Those jerks. Always giving us something to talk about. But yeah, I wanna get at least a couple of things. I've saved up for at least a couple of things. I'm hoping that they drop at least one Morales this year. I think that that's a fair assumption because they dropped 3 Moraleses 2 years ago. And then last year they dropped 1 Morales, which was Down the Rabbit Hole. And so I'm hoping for at least 1 Morales this year. I think it's a safe assumption we'll get 1. I'm honestly okay with no Cyber drop or Cyber Monday drop. 100 is enough. I kind of agree. How about the 111 stuff with regard to like Cinderella? That I have no freaking idea. No freaking idea. If they do too many restocks over new, decent chance I might skip. Oh. I think what they're probably finding, and this is just assumption, I have no basis to back this up, right? So grain of salt, right? There's a lot of newer people to the hobby that keep coming into the hobby, find them via, Amazon or whatever. And I think what's happening is so many people go looking for something specific on the website and they're out of stock. And then if you're new, you don't know how DAX restocks work or the drops work. You've got people in the secondary market paying hundreds of dollars because they don't know something is coming back in, sure, it could be a year, but like you can't wait a year, find something else you like what are you going to do? Well, I think that there's so many newer people coming to the hobby. They don't know all of that and how all of that stuff works. And I think I've noticed a lot of things aren't selling out. And I don't think some of it probably is because um Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming, people are saving money, whatever. But I think also that they have extra stock on things because maybe they're realizing that they need to stock more of things. Because people will be mad if they can't get their hands on even one thing that they wanted from the drop that week. It becomes very frustrating for people. They don't know the tricks on, how to get the new releases a little teeny bit early. Like they don't know all that stuff. And so I could see being really highly frustrated and then going, well, forget it. I'm going to go shop with this place that always has stock or whatever. Prices are also higher. Money's tighter. We're all feeling it everywhere we go. The grocery store, the gas station, diamond painting, hobbies cost more. And it's hard too, because this is a hobby. It's not something that, you have to buy. So I'm sure they're doing what they can to, keep business rolling. I mean, some kits are also Uggo. You're not wrong about that. What's up, Sarah? Also, the people that buy to sell as soon as they get, yeah, that's frustrating too. I mean, the amount of people, especially in the last year, just watching them buy whatever from the drop. And then here they are, not even a week later, they just got it. And they're like, oh, cat emergency. Okay, but every week though, every week you buy 6 kits and then all of a sudden you decide you don't need them, but you're going to sell them for $15 more than you bought them for every single week. Come on now. Mary's frustrated. Yeah, it can be frustrating. It's like I just would like to get the kit that I saw on somebody's YouTube or on somebody's Facebook, and then you go to shop for it and lo and behold, no stock. And I think that there's probably enough new people now where DAC has to start taking that into consideration. Again, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just pulling that out of my butt. But I would assume that it's got to be a factor. You would think it's got to be a factor, right? All of it. But I don't know. I don't really know. I don't have an in. I believe all the little kits, little paint gems, and sparkle babies are a sort of answer to frustration. Yeah, they can be. They definitely can be. Yeah, I agree, Mel. I also loathe those people that buy the kits and then sell them for $15 more the following freaking week. And some of the prices on things that are just out of stock, it's like you're preying on. I saw a waffle, that's what they call them, to keep it legal, quote, on Facebook. And it was $5 a ticket. They were doing a Christmas giveaway, $5 a ticket. And they were 2 kits that, like, one was a Micah Jelena and the other one was, I don't even know what. It was 2 holiday-based kits, right? And $5 a ticket, 65 slots. Now, I'm not a math expert or anything, but you won one of the kits, okay? Per kit, it was like 65 entries per kit, and then $5 per waffle ticket. It's a raffle. And then, you got to like the first draw got to pick which of the two kits they wanted, and then the next person got the other kit or whatever. So shady. So freaking shady. I don't do math. Hold on. Dustin, what's 65 times 5? 5, 25, 30, 50, 550? Wow, it's way off. Oh, yeah, duh. Here, yep. 325? $325. Regardless, for two kits that you're raffling away. I hate those. I hate them. Toss them into the sun if you could. Yeah. Had someone try to sell me a $78 kit for $130. Katie, that is not even like, there's one kit that I have, okay, that I paid way too freaking much money for. I'm not going to talk about that necessarily. I spent too much money, way too much money. That was before I knew a whole lot of things. But one of the kits that I have by Margaret Morales, people are out there selling for $475, and it has sold as high as $800. $800. I couldn't ask for that. But like, if you don't, then some asshole is going to take that kit that you sold for a normal amount because they're a scalper of some kind, and they're going to take that kit that you sold them for 100 or 175 or whatever and turn around and sell it for 475. So you don't have to feel bad that you didn't sell it for 475, but then you get to watch somebody else double their money on what you sold them. Pretty ridiculous. Unless they are going to revive discontinued kits, there aren't too many things I feel I'd need to pick up right now that they already released it. I couldn't keep waiting on. That's fair. Gotta wonder, the sale starts with DAC on a Saturday. How many customers? Not so much number of canvases. Yeah, I don't know. Still illegal, just names. Yep. Yep. I saw a Lorenz on eBay that sells for 20 bucks on Amazon. It was $60. Yep. Yep. I saw the one lady was going to make 700. Yeah, on a raffle. On a raffle. Calling it a waffle. Somebody's trying to sell Luntian for $145 on Mercari. Wow. Like, it blows my mind. I don't know. That's why unless it's something that is completely archived, I can't get my hands on it any other way but then to buy it from DStash. I am not spending a dime on anything that's going to restock. Unless I'm getting like a killer deal. That's a completely story. Like if it's a kit that's going to restock and somebody's selling it for $35, like, okay. But I'm not going to go out there and spend more than it's worth. I lose the points. That person got points and my money. Come on. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Sad. And a lot of the new people that are newer to diamond painting are the ones who pay the price because they don't know these things yet, you know? We're in the wrong business. We should start our own waffles. I know. I literally thought about, but I can't. I can't bring myself to do it. Hi, Britt. Joined a waffle group not knowing what the F it is. Yeah. Hi, Brittany. It's crazy. It's completely insane. Like, you think, oh, I'm getting a great deal. I'm only paying $5 for a raffle ticket, right? But then you realize that a person just made $600 or $700 for two kits that they're raffling. Two. And they're not even great kits. I could see if you're doing like a 50-50, right? And the 50-50 was like, okay, 50 to the person who's selling them and 50 to charity or whatever. Totally different story. Totally different story. But they're never doing that. It's always so one butthead can make the most money. Very frustrating, which is why I just won't put my money into it. And, they say, if you don't like the prices, just keep scrolling. Okay, I'll keep scrolling. Here we go, a waffling. Yes. Very wafflies. We got 31 people and only 19 likes. Oh, you know who you are. Tap that like button. Melissa said so, and she can find you. She's got ways and talents. Now everybody's going to be like, F you, I'm going to dislike the video. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. I'm going to dislike your video. Thanks. That's all right. You can dislike the video if you want to. No hard feelings. Unless you don't dislike it, in which case, don't be a jerk. Be a jerk. What are you being a jerk? Sad to say, but I wouldn't trust most people who claim it would be for charity. Honestly, yeah. It's very true. They'd be like, it's the charity of me. Waffle, Rowans, Erica the Goober, the B1. Honestly, I mean, Shelby, as crazy as it sounds, you're not wrong. You're going to be a random downvote. Down bite. Ooh, a down bite. Not into biting. You go right ahead. Sarah, don't worry. I still get one of those every now and again. Can you like and dislike a video at the same time? No. I think when you like a video, if you dislike the video, then it switches. But I don't know. You could try it. Don't be a Debbie downvoter, okay? Oh, you better hope I don't see you out on the street. Don't come get you. He gonna come get you. Yeah, don't be a Debbie downvoter. I chuckle at myself sometimes, okay? I'm clever. Leave me alone, I'm clever. I'm so clever. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shelby, it would probably work, though. I know there's lots of people looking for Izzy the beekeeper. There really are. Self-included. I bet you could get a pretty penny for it. It's just like, where do you run it, though, is the thing. Because I know that there's some of the D-stash groups don't allow waffles. Some do. But you're right, though. It'd be a way to get first prize real fast. Really, really fast. Which of us, Mel? Ooh. She can come get all of you. She can come get everybody that don't tap that like button. And the ones who tap the dislike button. Brittany has it bug her. Oh. Ooh. Now I know. Oh, man. So, here we go. I was like literally just thinking about the auction on Saturday, and the craziness of it all. It's still like amusing to think about. Granted, I wasn't spending any money, so I can just afford to be just amused. I wasn't bidding, so I imagine if I were bidding, I'd probably have feelings, but I don't have feelings, so I didn't bid. There we go. There we go. We're about halfway done kidding this up. Jeebs, man. Brittany has a bunch of good things. Oh, uh-oh. Brittany, are we going to have to become close friends? Am I going to have to come to your house, see your things? Brittany's got all the good things. Brittany's like, why these bitches rat me out, though? That's what I want to know. Run for your life. Run. I ride people downstairs like surfboards when I want some. Like, let me come ride you down the stairs. Let me come see your stuff. That's okay. I understand, Brittany. I have a couple things that, people would be interested in. Like, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. Be fist fightings. Okay, I have a question for science. Okay, question for science. You don't need to know why I'm asking. I'm just asking. All right. What I know that there were Morales mysteries that came from Daimoon Shop, right? What are they? Does anybody know what they were? I am curious because I heard I saw Lindsay's old video. I was just looking up Daimoon Shop Morales things and happened to notice that there was a Daimoon Shop, 3 Daimoon Shop Morales mysteries, and I couldn't tell what any of them were. I think I know what one of them was, but you don't have to tell me out here and like spoil for people or anything, but maybe send me a message if you know. Send me a DM. I'm curious if you know what they were. Give us your Izzy the beekeeper. She said, shit, mine. All mine. I was very happy that I recently found The Birth of Teratoph Corinne for like way cheap. I was very, very happy about that because I'd been looking for Heather Hitchman kits for a hot minute. I mean, not actively looking because I don't really have money, but it was like a $35 kit. I was like, can't pass that up, so I will not be. You becoming a BDP lover? Oh. Well, your first initial is B, so it makes sense. You can be B Ritney. Yeah. B Ritney. I love it. That's what your name is going to be from now on with me. B Ritney. What else did she do? Uh-oh. What else did who do? What? I'm all the way on the other side of the room, and I heard my name like, now wait a minute. What's going on? Their mystery game was on point. You're not wrong, Sarah, because I can't figure it out. I've watched that sucker 4 or 5 times, and I still can't figure out what they are. Was in the auction from Crashly, but forgot some of the Margaret Morales ones. Yeah. Well, the Ritney, everybody that ended up with the Morales, they're all in my Discord because I have collected, I've curated a collection of some of the biggest Margaret Morales fans in the hobby. I don't want to say all of them. Obviously, there's still more to collect, like Pokemons. I'll collect them all, but I have definitely curated a very large group of Morales fans in my Discord. I regret nothing, except for when all of those people have money when I don't, and then they get things like Stars Who Listen, and I miss out. The only thing I regret about it is, but then I get to watch people work on them, which is very exciting to see other people be happy and to know the person, you know, at least somewhat personally, is also very nice. Because while I am hatefully jealous, I am also very happy. I'm looking at you, Noelle. I'm looking at you, Tigger. I'm looking at you, Alondra, even though you're not here. I do. I have Morales Pokemons. Oh, Alondra is here. I spoke her up. Look at that. I didn't even know you were there. All sneaky. There are Morales ones I'd love to get, but all out of stock. Yeah, that's a bummer. You know what, though? They'll probably, I mean, the likelihood that a Morales will restock is really high. Really, really high chances on that. So that's a good thing. Because there are some artists where, like, you wait a year for a restock. It was a great night. Oh, it was very exciting, Jamie. It was mad amusing to watch. But holy crap, man. I was like, I wish I had some coins. I was like, I'm coming to live with Alondra. Alondra, are you adopting? I need a new mom. I need a mommy. Not like a dirty mommy. I just need a mom to take care of my needs. I mean, anything's possible, but I need an adopted parent. Melissa, will you adopt me? Will you be my mom? Or Liana want to be my mom? Somebody can be my mom. I need a mom. Oh, what happened? Hold on. I'm missing color. I put it in here. Oh, it's right here. Whoop. Whoopsies. You need Noelle to adopt you? Yeah, y'all were in it. Y'all were fighting. I'm hoping to have more Morales. It will be fun. Yeah, it was scary times, man. It was amusing to watch, but scary times. If you did not come with coins, then it's fun to just sit there and watch. Or a sugar daddy, you'll pick one of those. Well, see, what Dustin and I decided is that he needs a sugar mama and I need a sugar daddy. And then we'll like, but it's gonna be like a no sex deal. Like they don't get laid. That's not happening. We're just there to look good. But then, like once one of them dies and we inherit all of their stuff, then we'll let the other one know, like, hey, so and so died. And then we'll like get back together and go live in their mansion. I think it's a great plan. I think it could work. It could work. Hope they have some nice kits for the next auction. I think they will. I think they will. I don't know exactly what's in the next auction, but I mean, she's got what, 800 kits to get rid of? Specifically a mom who treats adult children. Yes. Yes. Oh, you want Liana to adopt you too? I know, because she has horses. Sarah, you have a mom. Don't get greedy. Don't be greedy. You have two moms. I mean, unless you got a gay mom, then you have two moms. Arm candy. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Sarah's all, I'm going to take all the moms. I'm like, dang it. You think it's going to be a good one, Noelle? Oh. Oh. Are you trying to tell people they better come with coins? You know something we don't know? Sneaky, sneaky. It'll be a good one. I think it's going to be a good one anyways, because what they said the last time was there were more moons, there was more of a lot of stuff left still. So it's just hard because dang, spending money right before Black Friday, Cyber Monday is risky. Unless you got the money to spend. I mean, in which case, you do you. Noelle, you typed out Naomi and I read it in all 3 syllables like Naomi. That's how I'm used to hearing my name when I do something naughty. The 800 paintings number is insane because even if you round down and say the kits were $50 each to buy, that's 40. I was saying 65. I mean, because, okay, so DIY moon shops, they were never really under $100. Like, unless there was a sale, a special sale of some kind. And so I figured 65, and that's still $52,000, you know? But even $40,000 is insane. That is an insane amount of money to spend on kits. I feel weird enough about the money I've spent on the kits I have, you know? I mean, granted, I bought a lot of them when I would still like had money, but I was working, whatever. But too late now. Not much you could do about it. Look at Josh knowing how to count. Yeah, I know, right? I am not the math person. Coins, 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 bills, bills, bills. Even if there is nothing I like, watching is fun. Yeah, I agree. Watching is a lot of fun. I just don't like seeing people get sniped on stuff that they want. When I'm able to get my auction going, there will not be that. I have a solution to make it so the person who is the final bidder is going to be the person who bids the most. There's not going to be a surprise stop. I'm going to stop when people stop bidding. It goes as high as it goes because people swooping in at the last second, placing the last second bid or whatever. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm against it. I'm against it. Oh, dang, Naomi, nice kit. I'm glad you got yourself a copy of that painting. I'm still working on mine. Oh, you talking about Naughty Space Void? Yeah, I got this pretty recently on a restock. I needed it. It was necessary. I've been looking at this one for so freaking long. So long. It was time. It was time. Oh my gosh, the weather, you guys, is so up, down, left, right, and sideways. I woke up this morning and like my knee was on fire. And we've had like rain-ish sort of happening the last couple of days. And oh my gosh, my knee was just burning. As she is kidding up, I'm starting to salivate. Ooh. Not salivation. Naughty Space Boy is gorgeous. Yes. Yes, yes. I agree. The colors are really fantastic. And I've got some really good specials picked out, I think. I'm quite happy with. You're going to bed. You're not going to take him around one more time? No? Okay, well, I hope you feel better. I'm sorry. Is it your belly or what? No? Just general ick? Work bug. Get out of here. I don't want none of that. Good night, honey. Love you. Thank you for not kissing me. Good night. And I mean that actually. I don't want your whatever you have. All right, get good sleep. Dustin went to bed. He's not feeling good. He's feeling icky. He's feeling icky. Oh, Sarah said, "Oop the like, subscribe, and join. I'm only being a little demanding today." Oh, okay. One of the auctions had a ton of sniping. Yeah, it was like the first one or two. It was not fun. Yeah. Yeah. I like Brittany, that might have been the one that I had bid in. And I really didn't come with a lot of money. I just came, want to spend like $40 or something, whatever. And I had my eye on a couple of things, but I bid on a couple, whatever. And then the first time I got outbid entirely, but it was on a snipe, like on a really hard snipe. And I was like, "Oh, well, that wasn't so great." And then the next one that I bid on, I didn't get the last bid because of the timer running out and they put in a bid after I did. But oddly enough, that was Sherry, and Sherry ended up sending me the kit that she won that I didn't end up with. So that was very nice of Sherry. And then I got Flower Bouquet by Ivy that I'm going to use for Black History Month next year. But like, it was not enjoyable as a bidder. I agree. Those first couple, I got sniped by someone I don't like. So I was big mad. Yeah. Honestly. Any thoughts on who might be that spotlight artist for Black Friday from DAC, the artist that may have the most kits released? Oh, shit. Did they say something about a spotlight artist? I'm not in VIP, so I don't see a lot of that stuff. But, I mean, if I had to guess who was going to be a spotlight artist, I mean, the ones that I can think of that they've released tons of kits for are like Butter D, Yume, Peggy Collins. Like they release and release and release them. But as far as another spotlight artist, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. But yeah, if there was a post, I didn't see it. Sniping can really suck, especially when the person comes out of nowhere. Yes, because they weren't even bidding. Like I didn't know anybody else wanted it. One of the first couple of auctions that had a ton of sniping. Yeah, there was a lot of Jada Gem Shop kits. Yes. Yep. You hope it's a Spangler or a Loren, so you don't need any of it. Yeah, last year it was Yume, Peggy Collins, Yume, Peggy Collins, Yume, Peggy Collins. Like they literally took up a quarter of that 100 kits, just the two of them. And it was like, well, I'm good because I don't dislike either of those artists, but neither of them are my favorite. So I was like, okay, I'm cool. Like I can deal. I'd love it to be Margaret, but it'll be McAnus. Oh, Teresa McManus. We call her McAnus. Give me Morales and Chrysabug. I'm down as long as the Chrysabug renders are good. I'm trying to save money, Wish. Yeah, I'd like that spotlight artist to not be a person like I don't want to see them release like 12 Morales kits. That would break me. Because that's the one artist that I collect all their pieces. Like I can't afford to if I could afford to collect all of the artists that I really like, I'm not sure that I still would. But if I had more money, maybe. But yeah, I collect Morales. I really don't want them to release like 12 Moraleses. That would really break my heart. Because I would not be able to afford 12. I could afford maybe 3. Maybe. And that's like literally using all of my points, all of everything. I would have to like throw down the entirety of my savings and all of it for Morales, which I'm fine doing. I just wouldn't be able to get all of them. Same to saving wouldn't be the worst thing. Right. I hate how I worded that. I'd love the spotlight artist to be someone that I don't buy DPs from. I got that. I understood it. Please give us a break from Mrs. Butter D, especially since they keep archiving her stuff. Yeah, that too. I've missed out on a few Butter Ds simply because they archived because before I could afford to buy them, which is a bummer. I don't collect Butter D, but I do really like a lot of Butter Ds, like Gamer Room. That would have been one that I would have purchased if I had money and missed it. And I was very, very sad about that. Did anybody see the pictures that they released for the new live action Zelda the movie? Oh my gosh. They look really good. I'm glad also that they're two actresses that I've never heard of. So there's no expectations. You know what I mean? Like we haven't seen them in other things before, so we don't have any basis for comparison to say, oh well, she's gonna be a crap. She's gonna be a crap actress. And I kind of hope that Link doesn't say anything through the entire movie except for like, hi. I'm sure he's going to talk. They're not going to just have a person on there doing nothing. But I think it'd be hilarious if they only had him like literally say 2 lines and that's it. But how are you going to pay an actor to stand there and be silent the whole time? Yeah, that blue. You talk about this one? It's blue. I like that color. I like that one a lot. I'm actually kind of excited about the Zelda movie. I hope it's real good. I hope it's real, real good. Real good. I hope so. I do love me some Zelda. They looked really accurate. Live action Final Fantasy. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So who would you have playing for live action Final Fantasy? Dreamcasting for Cloud. Dreamcasting for what is her name? Um uh well, okay. My favorite Final Fantasy is either Final Fantasy 8 or Final Fantasy 10. I loved those two. Those were my two favorite, though I did like 7, which is where Cloud is. But I'm definitely a give me Final Fantasy 8 all day, every day. Loved Final Fantasy 8. What's his name? Waku from Final Fantasy 10. They did it once, it was bad. A Final Fantasy? I knew they did a live action like D&D, but had one of the Wayans brothers in it, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go on a no buy if they dropped a ton of Morales. I know, right? Oh, it would be heartbreaking. Like, well, there goes my budget for the year. Yeah, people do. They always crap on Final Fantasy VIII, and it was so good. Renoa. I love Renoa. Oh my gosh. Yes. 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 What's the one girl? Is her name Yumi? I feel like her name is Yumi, but I think I'm wrong. I don't know why I think I'm wrong, but I think her name is Yumi, isn't it? The D&D movie was hilariously bad. Yes. Agreed. Definitely. Whoa, Beans, what are you doing over there? My Great Pyrenees is pitching a fit on the floor. Not sure what he's doing. Having a moment. Having a Beans moment. He's getting mad. The closer it gets to 9:30, the more he thinks that it's time for him to go someplace. Because he knows that's what usually happens when I finish with my live stream. I then take him. What time are we at? Let's see. About 15 minutes. You can wait 15 minutes, Beans. Does anyone plan on buying it? No. The DAC 2026 calendar. No, I don't buy calendars. I'm not a big fan of like the freestyle placing. That makes sense what I just said. You know how like with those kinds of like pictures or whatever, you're just laying down diamonds in like they're on the thing in an order, but they're not like in rows. I don't like freestyle diamond painting. It's not something I have an interest in. So the calendars just aren't really something that catch my interest. Yuffie, thank you. Not Yumi. That doesn't drive me nuts. It would be sad for those who collect an artist and then they drop a billion and then those peeps lose out. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Yeah. Because last year I felt really bad for Yume fans and Peggy Collins fans. Beans. Here, have a pretzel. Here, have a pretzel, dude. A pretzel with peanut butter. You can wait for 15 minutes, Beans. No, I can't. I really cannot. Bought the yearly calendar twice and regretted it both times. Don't like the freestyle grid. Yeah. Nah, it's not for me. Good to know. I like the designs in the calendar. I guess it may depend on how much it costs. Una. That's why I'm trying to like mix them together. Yes, yes. Yuffie and yes, you're right. Like how my brain just, and you know what doesn't help? I've played Kingdom Hearts. And so, like, that blends it even more because they had Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, and Final Fantasy 10 characters in there. Guess they just didn't like 9. They're like, I don't think there was any Final Fantasy 9. And then there was Kingdom Hearts, one with the numbers afterward that was like for the DS only. Um, had like a mix of characters, like the Square Enix exclusives to Kingdom Hearts, but they were almost like Final Fantasy characters, and that threw me off too. Everybody that had like a name that started with X, that got very confusing. So I went back and tried to play the games again, and it didn't make it make even more sense. So that was a problem. Just dump all the drills on the correct sticky section. There you go. Off calendar and lost motivation on it. Doing it halfway through the year. Too much single placing, so it looks weird. Just naked on my wall. When I did my very first DP Amazon purchase, I did single placing and was like, this cannot be it. I can't do single. Yeah, no. Yume fan traumatized by Black Friday 2024 here. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts was the tits, man. Amazing. I'd love to play that. My son figured out how to use my capture card. I'm hoping that he can teach me how to do it on my computer. And then I was thinking about at least one time doing like a live stream gaming something. I don't know what, but something. All right. So what I normally do is I put my regular drills in like this, and then I keep my special drills in a separate container. So I'm going to do that. Got to fill this up with something that will fit. Just a moment. Will it take a large one? Oh, look at that. A perfect fit. Yeah. Yes. 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 Oh, but I still need these. Don't put those away yet, Naomi, because you still need those. Yes. 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 I think you can get them all as a package for the Switch as a download now. Anyway, I do have them. I do have them for the Switch. That's what I was talking about. I'd do like a live stream and then just play like Kingdom Hearts or whatever. Or Animal Crossing or, whatever I felt like putting on the Switch. Just for fun. I'd like to think I can be amusing while playing a game. All right. I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, it's still good. Oh, no. There we go. Squeaky chair. But yeah, I love playing games on the Switch. That's why I'm so devastated that they're charging so freaking much for the Switch 2. Like, I can't afford that. That's crazy. You know how many diamond paintings that is? Oh, I freaking diamond paintings. Anybody tried the new Final Fantasy Tactics game? So I got it wasn't a Final Fantasy Tactics game, but it was a Legend of Zelda Tactics game. Gotten Age of Calamity, which is in the same kind of vein as the Final Fantasy Tactics game. And honestly, I don't know, it just wasn't my favorite. It had some story, but it really took out the element that I like about Zelda in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, in that it's like a free open world. You can do whatever you want. And yes, there's kind of an element of that in Age of Calamity, but it wasn't the same. Super silly question, but Abby, are you Abby from the DAC VIP group? Oh, if so, Hager. If not, awkwardly leaves. She's like, like fucking Homer Simpson fades into a bush. I'm not telling. It's not my business. I can't tell you nothing, but I bet I know. I bet I know the answer. Come on, I wanted to hear her awkwardly squeak away. You should have said no. Now she found you. Oh, she found you. You've been found out. But yeah, I honestly, whatever Diamond Art Club decides to do for Black Friday, whatever it happens to be, if it's, a bunch of stuff I want and can't have, or a bunch of stuff I don't want, I'm very grateful at just the way that they have been putting out trad artists. No, I'm not a huge fan of the AI, but I I understand that people like that too. What are you gonna do if the people are buying it? Like, you stock it. Not my favorite thing. Saves me from buying. So, um, but I am very grateful that they do. Oh, really, Beans? I'm grateful that they do support traditional artists in the ways that they do, especially Margaret. I hope they never, ever, ever lose Beans. Sir, would you like a pretzel? Beans, would you like a pretzel? Get it, Beans. Bowie, don't do it. He'll chew your face off. That's his pretzel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That Simpsons meme was the same one I was thinking of. Yes. Oh, thank you, Kylie. You're awesome. I appreciate that. We have a pretty good time. I'd like to think. Company is most enjoyable. What time are we at? Let's see. Got about 7 minutes before the live is done. And then we go to the usual place. You all know where the usual place is. The sneaky room. You get to go to the sneaky room. You go to the sneaky place. You go to do the sneaky thing. Nah, we go hang out in Discord. Sometimes it's talking. Sometimes it's typing. Sometimes it's just posting GIFs. Sometimes we post some pictures from Mad Libs. We do all kinds of things in there. But that is where we will go. Where we shall go. I really hope I can join every time. Well, I hope you can too, Kylie. I have live streams on Tuesdays and Saturdays from 7:30 to 9:30 Central Time. Saturday is coming up here in December and January. Specifically, Saturdays will be for Mary Morales and prizes and stuff like that. But you're welcome to join anyway, even if you don't do Mary Morales with us. If you would like to join us for Mary Morales, though, you are more than welcome to do so. There are all kinds of links in the description for the event and the Facebook group, and you can join us in Facebook or Discord if that is more your thing. You're welcome to do either of those things. You're in Australia. Okay, So right now, as I'm ending the live, it is 9:30 p.m. here right now. So 2 hours earlier from whatever time it is where you are. So whatever time it is there now, go 2 hours before. That's when the live starts. And I think you're technically yesterday, right? I think it's yesterday. Please be prepared to show and tell the special drills for Lunatian. Ooh, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Bowie asked for your own pretzel. Yeah, Bowie, you didn't even ask. Just try to get Beans's pretzel. I think Sugar went over and took it from him. That's the only one he'll let steal his food. Is Sugar. Why is she running back? What are you doing? Oh my God, she's literally got the zoomies right now. That never happened. Oh, it's tomorrow there. Okay. You don't have any kits of hers yet. Oh no. Well, you know what? You might be able to get a hold of one before December 1st. And actually, you have several weeks in before you actually need to be joined in. So if you find one between now and like, I think the cutoff date is December 15th if you want a grand prize. So you've got some time. And they'll probably restock at least one Morales for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I would think, or drop one. So I would keep an eye out on that too. But look at that. I managed to kit everything up. Woo! We did it. Yeah. Australia is tomorrow. Aha. It's Wednesday there. Okay. So then Mary says should be around 8:30 a.m. on your, okay, so if it's Wednesday there, 8:30 a.m. Wednesdays and 8:30 a.m. Sundays. I'm tickled Sugar is allowed to, and he can eat her, but Bowie is a no. Yeah, no. Bowie, no. He will eat Bowie, but no. Sugar, he lets her take his food all the time. She's the one always standing on her tiptoes and getting into his elevated dish. It's ridiculous. Come here, Bowie. You want a pretzel nugget? Come here, Bowie. Come here. Don't jump over the chair. No, you gotta come the long way. Oh my God, what are you doing? Here you go. There you go. All right. Anyways. All right. I'm going to get out of here, my ladies and dudes. You know where to find me. Kylie, send me an email. What you see on the screen here, House of Miscellania, down at the bottom. Send it to houseofmiscellania@gmail.com. And if we can't help you locate a canvas, like either D-stash or something like that, then at least I can make sure that you have the correct details to be able to join and all that fun stuff. If you're talking to me, Mary, about being 12 hours ahead of Eastern, I'm actually 2 hours ahead of, or wait, an hour behind Eastern. But anyway, it was 11:30 there when I started. Okay, so then 11:30 on Wednesdays. Yeah, there you go. 11:30 Wednesday and 11:30 Sunday. I should like get a little graphic or something that has all the different times that it starts and wherever. But oh, Kylie, okay. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I see you again on Saturday. If not, somewhere along the way on the YouTube or elsewhere in here, out there, around the world, wherever you are. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. All right, I'm out of here, guys.